Hello and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul communicator and growth mentor. Today I've got an intuitive reading for Aquarius. This will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're doing one of my favorite spreads, so I can't wait to get started with you. I will also be doing an extended version, which will be available on Moments. The link is in the description below, and I'll just extend and get even more information than we're going to get now. So we have the King of Pentacles crowning your reading, Aquarius. And this is in my spread right now. This stands for the soul message or the spiritual message behind this whole reading. So we're looking at concepts of stability and groundedness and really getting yourself on a firm foundation. I'm seeing with other cards that there's a lot of emotional kind of turmoil going on. It doesn't feel like there is strong ground to stand on. So this King of Pentacles is showing up saying, hey, time to really get grounded, time to really be present in the moment, time to listen carefully to those around you, but also to look long-term at long-term benefits, long-term gains. In one layer of the tarot, King of Pentacles talks about financial success, perhaps a financial promotion. But I look at this as like a long-term outlook, that we're not just getting caught up in short-term gains, we're looking at long-term, kind of a more Capricorn type energy. So let's go to what's on your mind. We've got the Five of Cups. My guides are giving me the word legacy. So I'm wondering if for some of you, we are talking about, inheritances, legacies going on at this time. But the point is that on your mind, it's almost like a soup in there, Aquarius, that the thinking is not perhaps as clear as it usually is, because it's like you don't like the strategies or the way of thinking you're having to do. It just seems like every decision or every way you go, you face some kind of a loss. And because of that, the mental facility feels more subjective than it does objective. It feels like you're having to make decisions based on feelings, and you're used to making decisions based on logic and reasoning. But this watery energy is kind of clouding what's going on. We've also got the Princess of Cups in your Earth quadrant. This is the physical world. So again, a lot of emotions going on. And here it seems like the emotions are a bit more volatile. In your mind, they were a little calmer. Calmer isn't the right word. It's just a different flavor that I'm feeling. They are a little bit more subdued, whereas these are a bit more fiery. And so it feels like even in your day-to-day, it's hard to get to that sense of balance and grounding because the emotions keep shifting around with a lot of chaos going on. Now, what's really interesting there is that was basically mental and... Nope, I'm saying that wrong. Forget that. Let's move on to the actual emotional place you find yourself. And we've got Prince of Pentacles. So there is an emotional blockage going on. This blockage it seems to be around the loss of resources, around the fear of resources being lost. It also kind of feels a little bit almost like giving up. Like I'm never going to get there. I can't do it. I can't get there. And the energy is just really stuck with this card. And as such, your actions, we've got the Two of Pentacles just going back and forth, not really able to make any kind of stand. And the way these are lying in my spread, you can see that they're all coming in to meet the middle. So they're not walking off expansively. They're all kind of compressing inwards. The Two of Pentacles is asking you to make a decision and to take some action that will lead you into a better place in the future. But mentally, it's hard for you to see what that is because there's too much emotional consideration going on. What's really interesting is she's juggling 2 pentacles. We've got 2 cups that are waiting for this guy in the future, but he's focused on these spilled cups here, what he's lost. And I feel like this is saying to you, as long as you make this decision and you start to move forward, you're going to regain those 2 things. It's not up in the air as to whether you're going to have them or not. They're actually going to be there for you. Let's get a little bit of advice on what to do with this very watery energy that you're sitting in, Aquarius. Trying to think of where Uranus is right now. Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus is your ruler, so it's just very strange that this is also watery for you. Okay, looking at some advice. Prince of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Fool. Okay, so Aquarius, you've just got to do it. Okay, you've got to make that stand, go in the new direction. Just do it. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of emotional, I'm going to say again, hang up about it. There's going to be a little bit of anxiety about it. But you've just got to make this decision and you've just got to go. I understand that you're worried that you won't be on solid ground with this decision made. I definitely see that. And that's part of the reason why you're a little bit stuck and I don't know which way to go, because either way I go, it just doesn't seem good. But the point is to connect with the ideal, how to put this in more practical terms. The higher-minded reason behind doing something, connecting with concepts rather than literally what's falling apart in front of you or literally what you're afraid of is going to not quite work for you in the immediate future. You've got to connect with the higher reason for doing things, which is an Aquarius thing, but it's Sagittarius as well. And it's kind of that Sagittarius energy that inspires you to take action in that way again. Okay, so I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and start and switch to the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for that, the link is in the description below. And we will get more information on why all these cups are present. See if we can get a little bit more about our central message with the King of Pentacles, whether we're talking spiritual or material gains coming to you. And we'll just see where it goes from there. So if I don't see you over there, thanks so much for joining me today and have a good one.